So listen, I just wanted to say this right quick. The one thing that helped me change my life in this particular part of my journey is because the Lord said if you don't leave this life, your nieces are going to become you. And I said, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, oh no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because whether you believe it or not, whether they're kids, teenagers, or young adults, they are watching you. They're listening to you, but not only are they listening to you, they're more so watching you instead of listening to you. Okay? So yes. So I remember in my 20s, there was a lady, a prophetess who spoke to me in my church. And then she said that if you don't change your life, your daughters are going to become you. And needless to say, I did not change my life. And two of my daughters became, my experiences in life, I'll say. So I said, whoa, this time I'm not doing that. Because my nieces are everything, okay? They're very smart. They're goal oriented. You know what I mean? Like, they're everything. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, listen, no, this is not happening again. So who is it in your life that you may not think is watching you, but it's literally watching your every move? Okay? And and what's in my spirit right now is that a 2 and 3 year old little girl. Okay, and I don't know who you are, but I want to let you know that she's watching you. Okay, and that may be your daughter, that may be your granddaughter, that may be your little baby sister, that may be your little baby cousin, but she looks up to you and she's watching you. Okay, so let's make sure that you're making the correct decisions in life. Okay, make sure that you're married to the right person. Okay. Make sure that you're dating the right person. Make sure that the words that are coming out of your mouth are correct. Because the one thing that you don't want to happen is that you do not want your kids to become that version of you. Trust me. You do not want your kids to become that version of you. And when I say your kids, I mean your grandkids. Everybody's my kids. Okay, even if I'm at a game or whatever and there are kids around, I still represent myself accordingly. Okay, I still try to remain the same. Okay, keep my integrity, make sure that I am who I am. Okay, because it'll never be said that you became who you are because I wasn't who I was supposed to be. Okay, so I want you to put that into consideration, male and female. If there's somebody in your life that you don't want this version of you to become, then you've got to change. Okay, because you don't want them to be a whore. And I'm just saying, okay, you don't want them to be sleeping with married men, okay, or women. Okay, I'm just saying, you don't want every word that comes out of their mouth to be profanity. Okay, you don't want all of that stuff to be that, to be for that child. Okay, the Lord is saying homosexuality. Are you okay with your children become the homosexual that you are? Okay, I'm just saying what the Lord is saying. Okay, do you want your child, and when I say your child, I'm talking about your child, but I'm also most importantly talking about all of the people, all of the kids that are around you. Okay, all of the kids that you're not even thinking that are considering you. Do you want them to become this version of you? If you don't want them to become this version of you, hear me out. You've got to change, because it's the only way. Because listen, you can teach kids all you want to, and they're going to listen. But I'm telling you, they're always going to do what you do versus what you say. Okay, that's how kids become who they are in life most times. It's because of the people they're around, the things that they've seen in life. So if you don't want your child or the child that is around you or the people that are around you to become this version of you, you've got to what? Change. I had to make a change.